in. It's broken away down the back part of the track. The big V8s are going to have to rein this machine in as the 9 car there of Gary Montes leads out into turn 3 and 4. Heads up the main straightaway. The 44 car back there, Greggy Skates, a little yellow, blue and white Tirana. And have a look at this. The Statesman, they're going to come around in a minute to pick up the white flag. Bowers out after him again, having a lot of trouble up there with turn 1 and 2. But certainly got it sorted out down in turn 3 and 4 as he has a look down the inside, gets the tail out, spreads a bit more of that topsoil around. But have a look at this. The motion exhaust set is still in. Gary out front. And can Gary hang on? Bowers right behind him. Richo back behind that. We've got a battle up front. We'll keep an eye on that. Bowers looking for a way down the inside. Gary it is hanging on now in the big number 9 car there. Down into turn 3 and 4. Bowers up the inside. Motion's out wide. Bowers gets locked in there. They come towards the line. The Falcon. Whoa! We'll lose that one. I tell you what, the Statesman had a badge. He would have been right. Richo there in 3rd spot. We'll wait for the official one on that one. Greg Skate and 21 going through there now. Norm Dunstan. 23 down there just cleaning out the gutter, and Trevor Walters, and the big Falcon there. They get another lap. Super 4, second heat of Super 4s for the Victorian title here. Wangaratta City Raceway. Right on the pole line. It's the 69 car, overrun by the Pagalini, the Vic 1 car of Wayne Brown. Looks like it's jumped to the lead. 42 car right on the outside there, doing exceptionally well as Ian Lyons. And the Angelina car in 3rd place there, zipped its way through there up, and looks like it's going to take an inside running line onto in 2nd place. But the 42 car of Ian Long burning a bit of smoke there, and the wet track on the inside making everybody stay right out of the top part of the circuit. Got the number 1 title holder, Wayne Brown. Right front, right rear tyre last time kept him out of the race. Has got the pedal to the metal this time, and is really extracting some power out of that little tiny motor car. The 69 car right on the inside of Jeffrey Falls is just not really on power with everybody else right at this particular moment, and just doesn't really seem to be behaving itself at all. Good luck there for Gary. But back to our leader in the Vic 1, Wayne Brown. Right up the top part of the circuit. The little Dada, she's really arced up, rubs through the top part, hits a little bit of a soft spot up in the top part of the corner. It gets the car nicely under control. Smoke blowing out. Very close up to the fence goes the car of Lyons. And not much happening in the rear part of the field. 16 car of Grand Rider holding down at this current time. Holding down about 5th place, with the number 12 car of Baker right on the hammer here. It's come through the rear part of the field. And we'll get down on the inside. We've called the Gary Falls car to pull off the circuit here, or hold his line, which is what the blue flag with the yellow dot means. Just to stay on the racing line, and everybody will go around you. But back to the lead car, the Vic 1 car of Wayne Brown. He's doing it nice this time. I understand why he may be the Vic 1 and the 22 car of Angelini not being able to get on pace with it. Baker and 42 of Lyons having a ding-dong battle here for the placings of 3rd and 4th. 16 being Grand Rider hanging down 5th place. Smoke still billowing out of this 42 car. Not quite sure what the problem may be. It seems to be as it gets up on the top part of the circuit. Can't be too serious because the car's still on full power. Oh, this is a bit touchy. Oh, nearly almost got him. That was exceptionally close there by the 42 car of Ian Lyons. Got himself a little bit untidy there, but got it back on track again. There's caught up 16 car of Grand Rider. Is caught right up underneath the hammer now. But the leader, Vic 1 car, pulling up through the tail enders now. Takes the top part of the circuit. Runs around the outside. He's picked up some real tail enders on his way towards winning this 2nd heat. Big one, Wayne Brown, way out in the front. 22 car of Angelini, unable to get on terms with it at the moment now. He's about 3/4 of a circuit round to try and catch up to the 69 car. She's still just plodding around on the outside here of Gary Falls. But round through the top part of the circuit, taking the checkered flag for this 2nd heat. Wayne Brown in 1st place.
The 22 car of Angelini in second place. Coming home in third place is going to be the number 12 Corolla. And John Bacon there in number 12. 16 home in third. 42 fourth. 77 of Gary Ponk in fifth place. And the tail end is bringing up, last but not least, the 32 car. Paul Box in there. This will be interesting. Right around the outside. They're going over around a journey of around about 6 laps or so. The flag is down and they're all away. Butch Hope round through the outside part of the circuit is getting it all down. Noel McGrath comes all very tight on the outside part of it, trying to get right on terms there with Butch Hope, but seems to have got the power back down under the car again. Going to run high on the top part of the circuit goes Noel McGrath. 17 car of Darren Pearce, hooking right down on the inside there, and drifts very much sideways there. And a bit unfortunate there, a bit of a nudge between Bailey, Noel McGrath and of course Butch Hope. Everybody got back on target again, and away we all go chasing one another again. Noel McGrath up through the inside, 44 car of Bob Bailey, hanging on to the inside part of the circuit there and holding down second place. Butts off goes Hope. Hope on the outside. McGrath down and through on the inside here. A bit wet on the inside. Might not be a lot of traction down on the inside part of the circuit there. But McGrath, looks like Butch Hope has had an encounter with the fence there. Maybe that's what happened a little bit earlier. The rack might have locked up a little bit there. But it looks as though Butch Hope stuck up on the top part of the circuit here. And could cause a little stoppage to the circuit, I'd say. Bob Bailey in the 44 car, the one we were worrying about the noise before. Butch Hope right at the rear part of the car circuit. And the flag is up and down and we're away. Noel McGrath once again gets the Commodore out, and right on the back part of the bumper bar goes Noel McGrath of the Darren Pearce car. Did have to run up the back straight away earlier on this car, so maybe he'll do it all over again. Butch Hope moved his way from last place into fourth place, and our co-commentator Paul Box bringing up the rear of the car. Looks like the circuit might be pushing a little bit tight up through the back there, and track might be a bit greasy up on the top there. Everybody seems to be having a little bit of trouble getting around through there at this point. But number 17 car, Darren Pearce out in front. McGrath trying hard to get on terms with him here up through the back part of the circuit. Goes up underneath him here. Oh, got the car going a little bit quicker there when he was button offing. And McGrath now down, looking for an inside run here to try and get some traction out of the cars. They come down the main straightaway. Pearce on the outside. McGrath looking for the inside run here. Oh, car bounces through. Butch Hope pulling up in the fourth place, and my co-commentator Paul Box right at the rear part of the field. But it's Noel McGrath and 17 car of Darren Pearce having a ding-dong battle here as they go over the line with one more lap to go. Pearce getting untidy in the car here. McGrath might be able to take the outside line as they go round here. Track a bit doozy on the outside. And Darren Pearce there unable to get on terms with him. Butch Hope not doing much here. McGrath got around the outside of him, and McGrath goes up in the top part of the lead. That was a good drive coming out the bottom part of the corner. 17 car of Darren Pearce unable to get on terms with him at the moment. Tucks down underneath him, and it's Noel McGrath taking it from the rear part of the field right through to take out the win. He missed the second race here at the A-grade modified production saloons, and we've got the 3-litre cars coming up just a little bit later on. Don't forget we're going to have a break. We've got the canteen over there for food and refreshments, and racing will get. We see our local boy Gary Sessions here, see who we can get on terms with him. Pearson right from the back in the number 10 car who won the race so it's easy. Justin Pearson there off and running. Great drive there by the 9 car. Has it worked its way into the lead there. Session getting tied up there with a Hearn on the outside. 3-litre racing here at Wangaratta City Raceway. High on the top part of the circuit goes the number 9 car of Frank Ramsdale. Pushes a little bit in towards the top part of the fence. She's a bit wet and slippery up through the top part of the corner. The number 9 car, Ramsdale. Sessions into second place. A Hearn into third. Ramsdale coming into fourth and fifth place, and the 8 car, and here comes Pearson right from the rear of the field. He's just threading his way through. Got himself in the rear of the field all the way up into third place. Takes the outside line here. Hopes the car stays under control. Session a little untidy coming out of the corner. Ramsdale right around the outside. Good drive by Pearson. Pearson, off after the front number 9 there of Frank Ramsdale. High up in the circuit. Pearson's car just seems to be handling this top part of the circuit really, really nice. He pushes out to the top part of the fence, gets the tail out really, really wide. And Sessions in third spot there. Ahern right on the tail end of Sessions, giving him a bit of a hurry up there to try and get him going a little bit faster there. 8 car of Steve Cotton there hanging on to 4th place. Ramsdale 5th, and the 14 car hanging up the rear part of the field of Shane Andrew. Get back to the leader. The number 9 car right out in front, doing it exceptionally well at this point in time. Pearson unable to give it him. They've got one lap to go. If he's going to do it, he's going to have to get the pedal on the metal as they come down through this main straightaway. The Nyora car number 9 of Frank Ramsdale out in front has done it right from the word go. Ahern a little untidy there, jumps off the circuit, back onto the circuit again. Pearson is trying desperately hard to get on tops with him. Comes in hard underneath him here. This is a do-or-die run to the flag. And I think the car in front, the Ramsdale car, takes out the second race here at the 3-litre class. And a good drive from Pearson from the rear of the field. Sessions got to pull up and take third. Cotton in fourth. Ramsdale car in fifth. And Ahern who went nice and smart there of Ross Burrows, sorry. Long-time companion. I've seen him around for a long, long time. But right on the pole position. And when they get the flag, he'll drop the foot, and away he goes off Darren Arras. Oh, car sounding nicely, this Nyora car. As it rocks into the first part of the corner, doesn't push, puts the power right down, right from the word go, and gets himself about 5 or 6 car lengths on everybody, right from the word go. Top bit of racing this time, the 24 car. Oh, handles this top part of the circuit, which is just a little bit on the wet side, really, really nicely. Steve Gillinson in the little number 24 Tirana there, trying to keep up with it, and 11 of course is John Wilson there, but the 65 car of Burrows right on the hammer, 4 of them locked together as they go up in the top part of the circuit. Burrows took the inside line, probably a little bit tighter in there. Car has just handled it better, or changed angles of the car a little bit there as he come out of the corner. And this front running car is Steve in front, but it's Burrows wheeling his way in between all these cars here. He's come from almost down near the rear of the field to, at this point in time, he's changed direction from inside to outside. May have been the wrong move because he's allowed 19 to squeeze up on the inside of him there as they go down to the back part of the circuit. 5 or 6 of them tucked together here. This is a do-or-die effort. They're going. Pearson's going one of those Burrows. The Bendigo 11 car, of course, of Wilson, all in there having a big go, where the leader is just having a massive time out here. He's just cleared out in front. He could take, go out and change a wheel and do a tune-up to get before these blokes will even get anywhere near him. Nice drive, 13, got the traction coming out the corner. Andrew Pearce, bit untidy coming down the straightaway. Burrows in 4th place there, looking to try and get a run. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but the leader right out in front is the 24 car of Darren Ararts. Doing a magical job. Car responding exceptionally good, and it's a do-or-die effort as they come around through the top part of the circuit now with Andrew Pearce hanging on to 2nd place. He's a little bit of all over the place, and the Nyora 20 car of Steve Horvath hanging on into 3rd place there with grim death. But the leader takes the checkered flag. Very, very well done there for Darren Ararts as it comes around, takes out this heat 13 car. Looking good. Andrew Pearce. And the 20 car, Nyora 20 of Steve Horvath hung on to this for you. Mini sprint car racing here, Wangaratta City Raceway. And this is the car that won the last race, the number 31 car. He's walking into the corner. He's got a clean pair of heels as he goes out through the corner. The car responded perfectly as it went out through the top part of the circuit. They're all buffed himself up together now. This is where the tight times come when you've got to keep it all together as you go out through the top part of the circuit. Mini sprint car racing, doing exceptionally good. Car out in front. 24. Not much happening in the rear of the field, some moves going on. Some people slowing down, some people going around the outside of the car. Got the 31 car Right out in front is Michael Evans. 4 car running very close to the fence here is the Midland 53 car. I want to have a little bit of argument with the fence, but right back to the leader. He's got this thing fired right up the 31 car. Good racing between the rest of them, not much between them all. Sounding exceptionally good as it comes down the back part of the straightaway there. The 31 car of Michael Evans in first place. Being pegged back a little tiny bit by the 93 car. At this point in time, it looks like that might be Cameron Reed in the 92 car. Doing very good. Young Cameron Reed used to drive in the juniors at one point in time. And he was a very exceptionally young, up-and-coming junior, young Reed. And it looks like he's turned his hand here to mini sprint cars at the moment. But right out in front, 31 car of Michael Evans. Sounding exceptionally nice. Track beginning to pack down right around the outside and gives everybody plenty of drive in these tiny little cars. A do-or-die effort here between a couple of them, hard on the outside of the circuit. It's back to the leader with 1 lap to go, I'd say. Reed trying hard, not much making much headway. 31, Michael Evans. Looks like he will take out this second race here in the mini sprint car series. Second place home. Oh, Reed's car jumped around all over the place. Seemed to have lost a bit of traction there. Takes home second place. 17 is Donald Williams. 5, 24, and 8. Excellent racing the last race. I'm sure this will be just as good. Mini sprint car racing here at the City Raceway. 21 on pole, gets the car off, gets it going nicely as he goes over in. Blair Jones didn't quite hang on to the pole position, but hasn't let the leader get away from him either. He's got the foot down and he's chasing hard. Up through the back. All do it, negotiate the top part of the circuit. Oh, this is high on the top of the circuit, the number 62 car. 60 car of Jeff Mole. I was told we must pronounce this right, Jeff Mole. Oh, he's got this up and flying. 1 car out in the centre, the 87 car, unfortunately unable to continue on competing. Jeff Mole, oh, got this out and really rocking along. Went up the back straight away, really, really good. 21 car of Claire Jones. 20 of Bard Buter in holding down third place at this time. Round the top of the circuit. Circuit sitting down very nicely at the moment. These cars coming down here at about 105 kilometres an hour. Brand new of them. Mole. So he's got it wrong. Still in third place is Bard Buter, being hotly challenged for his third spot there now by a couple of hot contenders. Won't want to make a mistake going up the back. They'll jump all over him. First and second have got the race circuit all themselves. They can take the lines they want, but not in this third place position here. He makes a long line, he's a goner. Bert Bunter hanging on to third place there, hotly pressed. 2 cars out in front, as I said, can take their own line through the corner. 62, Jeff Moore. Do-or-die battle for the third place. You think the big championship depended on this. Up high on the circuit they go. Tucked down underneath. One wrong move by the guy in the third place this time and he'll throw third place around. They're going in from the outside now. He's got one more circuit to compete. He's got to hold off these 2. Can the number 20 car of Bard Butter hang on to third place here? He's being hotly pressed. The 2 lead cars have just got it all by themselves. They're overlapping cars, and with 1 more lap to go. This is it, they're in the things. Oh, no, she's gone. Oh, up on 2 wheels, down on the wheels. And good old Bert Butter in second place. Third place, sorry. He was amongst all of that. And HT there, Jeff Action, Norm Dunstan's car at the rear. Green flag at the ready. We're all over. Valiant's fell in the pole line. He's having a bit of trouble getting out of that. We'll give him one more right on the pressure there through. Big 2 V8s there, trend in. Penalty, the middle, 100X.
Falcon's away and going. Gary Mighty it is, and we've got a bit of a bunch up down there, a bit of a discussion about who's going to go where, and Richo's out on the outside, all the lights on the dash means the car stopped, and have a look at Bowers. He's moved up there into second spot. He's out after the big Falcon, not going to give it a start this time. Richo there, come on, give him that shit. And these cars with no tread on the tyres, we'll just keep an eye on the big Statesman and the Falcon. Green flag down. The big Chev barks into life. Falcon on the outside, though, not giving an inch as he puts the pedal to the metal. Tail wag there from the Statesman as Jeff sets it up to go through turn 1 and 2. And down the back bar of the track, and the big Falcon trying to stop out wide there, get some traction. These guys are a bit serious by the look of it. They got the pedal out. Have a look at the little Tirana. Snuck through from rear of the field, right up in the third spot already. And Greggy Skate's doing a great job. Bowers over there at the moment from Monty. Monty out after Bowers. Skatey's moved straight up there in a second. The big Falcon in all sorts of dramas. The Ginger Records there is going to the infield. He's out after some Roberts down there in the infield by the look of it. And that's the Rodney Anderson machine, but the Falcon over there having a few problems as Bowers isn't going to back off in this Statesman. He doesn't want to be back there with the action happening, and he's cleared right out. The flat tyre on the Falcon. We've got a flat tyre on Gary Monty's right-hand front tyre, so he's in all sorts of trouble. We'll be lucky to get these guys home at the moment. 21's looking good. That's the Norm Dunstan machine, and Jeff Action in that car at the moment. But Jeff Bowers got the big Statesman. The front slewing around there as he tries to get a bit of steer out of these bald tyres. The man hasn't got any tyres. Back right off, but still running there in second spot is going to be the number 9 car, Gary Monty. It is still circulating around, not giving up. Tyres flapping there. It's okay, and the little Tirana in all sorts of dramas. And he's got a flat tyre too. He's lost the back tyre. So, oh, it's all happening. Goodyear, come on down. And look at 21, he's hanging on there. He's only got a little limp on him. Here comes Bowers. He's going to put a lap on everyone. He can't work out why they're all going so slow, where he's gained 300 horsepower as he rips past them. And the only bloke left out there with 4 tyres is Jeff Action, the Kyle 21 HT, as Bowers comes up to put a lap on him. White flag out to send everyone on their last lap. Bowers has arrived in the scene, and cars everywhere, and he's just snuck his way through now as the little Tirana limps on home there. Greg Skates, you can tell these aren't $300 race rubber, can't you? As the boys are going to let them flap out there on the tyres, on the rims I should say, around the top part of the turn. Bowers, a beautiful flag-to-flag drive, picked it up off the green flag, and he's taken it all the way to the checkered flag as he goes through the big Chev there. And a great drive there from the Dunstan Action team in the HT. Have a listen to the old Ford. Oh, he's going to give him a round of applause. The old Gary Monty machine gets home with 3 tyres. And have a look at this, the Alexandra 44. Greggy Skate, he's going to get home with 3 too. Who needs all 4 tyres up? Come on, give him a whistle, a bit of applause. It's just cost him on the pole. It's a little tiny mini. Maybe it can get away smarter than anybody else as they drop the green flag. They're away. They run around the outside. 77 cars green front. Just rocks onto the lead. 15. Paul, right out of the lead goes the Greg front car. Made himself about 4 or 5 lengths on everybody else. The Vic 1 car coming up very smartly is Wayne Brown. Jumped from about middle of field to come up and take over. Oh no, not quite second place yet.